looking to wrestle like a Oregon State guy in the semis, did you?
Absolutely not.
Right?
No, it's I've been talking to a lot of people, and I think there's a reason to be stressed and have some anxiety coming into here with the highest seed senior year. A future matchup with North, maybe another rematch with the Iowa guy. But honestly, my mind has been really relaxed, and I've been trying to enjoy this, enjoy the last time I get to wear a Husker singlet. And I've been getting my mind off of wrestling. I've been kind of shifting my focus off the wrestling aspect 24/7. It was becoming really obsessive, and I've gained a bigger perspective on the sport, and so I think that's what's helped me this year, and been a part of my success.
Talk about the tough guys in the Nebraska program, including the RTC, that have helped develop you to where you have an opportunity to be national champion.
Yeah, I think we have a really unique room with the guys that we have in it, obviously with James and Jordan, but just the coaching staff, the guys that we bring into our program are good guys, and we excel off the mat, not just on the mat. And so I've told a lot of people also, it's just that I've grown more as a man, part of the Huskers, than I have actually in wrestling, which is a huge testimony to the coaching staff and my training partners. And so they've just shaped me, they've shown me how to live a life of excellence, and I've taken a lot from them.
Okay, so you got off social media, right? You focus on wrestling, and you just talked about that, but it was a parting shot at the end, right? Yeah. Did somebody hack your account, or did you tweet that out?
That was absolutely me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh man, someone hacked his account. That was you, though.
Yeah, and the funny part about that tweet is I was getting off social media for purposes other than wrestling, and I find it pretty comical how easy it is to get inside the minds of the wrestling world. I mean, I can throw in a little nugget and see the explosion because of it. And so I knew what was going to happen. I knew there was going to be a pop on Twitter, and I did it just have some fun, grow the sport. And you know what? I am looking forward to that matchup, and I want it. I want it again. And but you know what? There's a lot of emotional people out there, and I've heard a little bit of the backlash from it. But that kind of stuff just gets rushed off my shoulders. I mean, a lot of those people are just sheep, and I'm a wolf. I mean, it doesn't matter what they say,
Yeah, because I was like nah, someone hacked his account. No, it was you.
100% me.
I like the ownership.
Yeah.
I gotta give you some credit. A lot of people don't own something like that. You're owning it, okay?
Yeah.
I gotta give you a lot of credit. Like Gary, piggybacking off of what Gary said, could you ask for better training partners than you have? Yeah. Right? I mean, you got the best training situation in the United States of America, maybe the world.
Yeah.
Right? And you left Oregon, the desert, right?
Yeah.
You left the desert for a reason.
Yeah.
To Lincoln, right? And it's obviously paid off, right?
Yeah.
What's it been like? I'm assuming they probably put it on you pretty good some days.
Oh,
they roll on you a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, I'm a really competitive person. I take my craft very seriously, and so I don't accept losing very well, especially at the beginning of my career. And so what I have to figure out is how to enjoy the moment with those guys, because they're the best. They're great, and they're going to be looked back on 20, 30 years from now. People are still going to remember those guys' names. And so, when I get beat up, I have to appreciate those moments, and I have to learn from them. It doesn't mean I take off my edge at all. I'm still training hard to beat them every day. But you know what? There is an appreciation for how great they are, and I'm just following along their footsteps, trying to absorb as much information from them as possible.
This is the most competitive event of the year.
Yeah.
How is that with your competitive mindset? How does that match up? Do you feel comfortable in this setting?
This is. I was actually talking to the 174-pounder from Michigan. We were walking back to the hotel, and we were both kind of on the same page that we kind of get frustrated in dual season, and it's just like it's child's play, really. Guys have a whole week to prepare for you. They shut down. This tournament is what we compete for. This is what we train for, and these are the moments that I want. I want big matches. I want the spotlight, and I'm excited to compete each and every match.
Thanks, man. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, in the duel.
Yeah.
This is my house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You like whooping it up, man. You like
do.
promotions, don't you?
Yeah. People think I'm that riled up and I have that kind of energy when I'm on the mat. I'm calm. I'm calm on the inside. And you know what? It's a lot what I said about Penn State fans. Iowa fans are the same way. I can do one little thing and I can make an explosion out of them. And so, it's funny. I enjoy it. I like to perform. I like to be a performer. I don't care if people hate me, love me. It makes the sport more fun, and I think it gets the fans more into it.
We're talking about it, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go, right?
That's it.
We're
That's
talking
it.
about it.
Absolutely.
Were you like this when you were growing up? Prineville, off the wrestling radar?
Yeah, you know, I was. I think because my dad is crazy. The dude's not okay in the head. You know?
Was he a wrestler?
Yeah, he did wrestle, but he was a football player.
Okay.
He just, what I've gotten from him is just a ridiculous work ethic. And so, yeah, there was times when I was a kid where I didn't want to do it. And looking back on the things I did as a kid, they were a little crazy at times, you know, but he showed me it was never a forced thing. And I think that's why I still have passion for the sport. That's why I love what I do now, is because he just simply asked me what my goals were, and I told him, and he held me to it, you know.
Right.
He knew what it was going to take for me to get to this spot. I didn't, and at times it hurt, but it's what's brought me here today.
And you're outside of the spot like that in Prineville, right? I mean, like second city to Bend and Redmond and Sister. But did you ever envision this? Because you're not surrounded by guys who are doing this in Oregon. You ever visualize yourself here?
Absolutely. I was never...
What age did it start?
You know, I mean, elementary school. I still remember talking to teachers, and whatever they would ask me, I said, I'm going to go to the NFL. I'm going to go win an Olympic gold medal. And you know what? I remember specifically in middle school, a teacher told me, he was like, you know what? That's only like top 1%. And to my mind, it was like I was around a lot of there's a lot of mediocre people in this world. A lot of people who are average and okay, being content with where they're at. And it takes a lot of courage to step out of that norm. And so for me, it wasn't a choice. It was just what I was going to do. I had a very unique perspective on where I wanted to go, and I was going to force my way into it. And you know, I actually enjoyed the fact that I wasn't a part of the wrestling community in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, all those Iowa, Ohio. You know, I was in Oregon, not known for wrestling, and me and my dad, we went to work, and we made it happen.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck tonight. We'll be watching.
All right.